In our Conscious Solutions Local SEO for Law Firms 2026 Strategy Guide, we're trying to give law firms the tools that they need to avoid the informational broad, what is a lawyer, what is a will, broad informational queries, and the scrum over AI overviews, to take the toolkits downstream to transactional queries in the specific local area, in the specific niche, in the specific sub-niche, ideally, so that they become the expert family lawyers or expert will dispute lawyers or expert property dispute lawyers in their local area. And they come equipped with the expertise, experience, authority, and trust factors that will send signals to any AI that tell it to serve that in their either their AI overviews or their citation links by default, because there's a lot less to fight with once you drill down to that local sub specialization category. You're still fighting with other firms, but there's a lot fewer to fight with if you move downstream from the broad informationals all the way down to your specific sub niche. Now, once we've done that and we're getting attention in our local area, in our local sub niche, in a broad informational AI overview, zero-click world, we've all got to focus a lot more on making every conversion count. Does my law firm convert in a mobile experience on the first page, in the first fold? Are all the signals in place? Did your website load fast? Did the image match the intent of the call to actions? Did the person click through? Did everything work? Is your technicalities in place? That the experience and the user experience was the kind of experience that Google would want to serve up later? Did the person convert on your website? That's another signal. Did they leave your website and go somewhere else for an answer? All of this conversion-led thinking has to go into your game plan, right down to whether or not your receptionist experience is the perfect and ideal one every time. Are your KPIs in place? Are you tracking all your conversions? Are you maximizing every click? Because they matter. Is your Google business profile ideally and optimally 100% completed? Have you really looked at it? When's the last time you opened it up? If it's not 100% complete and you're competing against somebody else whose listing is 100% complete, you're already at a disadvantage. How are your reviews looking? And not just your Google reviews, but I can tell you, if you've got a Google review in the 3s, you're not doing yourself any favors. Reviews matter. Reputation matters. They're actually a conversion signal. People aren't going to click through if you've got reviews in the 3s and they see somebody with reviews in the high 4s and 5s. You need to treat bad reviews as a learning experience. And you also need to think about reviews out of the Google ecosystem. Trustpilot, review solicitors. Right next door to reviews, you've got the UGC, the user-generated content signals. Reddit, Facebook, Mumsnet. How are people talking about you on the internet? Do they like you? Do you have a good reputation? These things are out of your control, but they're not out of Google's notice. And if you've got bad signals, that's your trust authority plummeting. You need to be aware of what's going on, actively participating if you can. This is part of the platform diversification beyond Google. Don't rely just on your Google profiles. And your Google reviews. Like I said, Trustpilot, review solicitors, et cetera, et cetera. Also consider diversifying the platforms that you send your signals to on your website. Are you embedding blogs? Are you embedding videos? Are you embedding podcasts as they relate? Each time you do that, you're sending better signals because the user experience journey is no longer just a read journey. Are you producing shorts for TikTok, for YouTube? Are you embedding these things in your blogs? YouTube likes to embed in its broad informational overviews, likes to embed little YouTube shorts and things. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you're missing out on a chance to be in that overview. What if your competitor has it and you don't? Well, there you go. How about your schema markup? This is a little bit technical. It's the invisible stuff that you don't see, but bots see. Do you have the right markup on your contact pages, your blog pages, your fact pages? Do you have structured data that might, in a question and answer fact situation, get you listed in an overview as a frequently asked question? If you don't, and your competitor does, you've lost another chance to get listed in an overview. Your local signals are treated independently from your national ranking SERP signals, but it's still all related. And any time that you spend building up your trust signals in your immediate local area, working with other businesses, getting reviews, getting links, your charity work, everything you do locally for a start, is building your trust and improving your authority. Do you have the authority signals on your website that demonstrate your experience? Your accreditations, your awards, signals coming back from work you've done locally. All of this is part of the wider ecosystem. A few years ago, this was all built on your website. Now, it certainly isn't. It's partially built on your website, and everything about it simply has to work better and has to be SEO'd to the nines. But now it has to work in an ecosystem where everything around it has to work and send signals back in to the perfectly optimized website. Reddit comments, Facebook comments, review solicitors, etc., add and on. All of this has to work together in synergy. SEO isn't dead, and GIO is not a new form of SEO. It's all built on the initial SEO principles and foundations. Best practice in copy, best practice in advertising, best practice in your meta tags and meta titles, and best practice in your website speed, your technicalities. It all has to work together in 2026 and going forward. Our blog goes into great detail on all of these things. If you have any questions, be happy to discuss them with you. If you look into the links, you'll find a link to both our local SEO guide for law firms in 2026 and our contact details.